It's always raining in the island of Islandeus. A city has emerged to become the most famous city in the world. The city of Montelusa. Hello everyone, this is the first episode. Welcome. In this series we will be talking about a new city in the island of Islandeus. They have a new mayor in town in charge of the development of the city. And this mayor is not someone that you expect to be a mayor. Because you know, he could be a crook. He could be a mafia maybe. However, he has a big dream. A huge dream. To be able to lead the people of Montelusa, or they prefer to call themselves Montelusians, to a glory of the most beautiful city and the most famous city in the world, Montelusa. As the mayor of the town, he decided the first thing that he needed to do was to build the infrastructure, to make sure all the roads are connected, not to Rome, but somewhere else, somewhere that he only knew, somewhere that no one knows, not even the Montelusians. He knows that they have 4 big islands, and he decided, I will connect all these 4 islands so that the people of Montelusa has options to live, to enjoy their life, and to grow, and to have families with kids and stories to share. He's still a newbie. People don't expect him to be a great leader like Lady Diana. People don't expect him to be like Hitler. People don't expect him to be like Bush or even Donald Trump. People expect him to be, well, himself, because they believe in the vision. They believe in the big dream that this new mayor has. They believe that this new mayor they have will bring the glory to Montelusa. A dream of utopia where everyone live happily ever after, not only just like in the Disney movies, but now this time in a city Skylines series. This mayor, whom no one knows the name, this mayor whom name was never known to many people, this mayor who always stays in his office and always flies above the clouds to see the city from the top, to see the city from a bird view. Well, not because he's a bird, but because he loves it. He loves looking at the city, the islands of Islandeus from the top. He loves it. Because he believes that only if he can see it from the top, then he can build the island of Islandeus, the city of Montelusa, to be the most famous city in the world. Well, at least in the world of city skylines. Here he decided to build an area, a restricted area, the most polluted island in the islands of Islandeus. He believes that the people should not go there unless they're looking to die, unless they're looking to work. Well, work until they die. He believes that the people have choices. They have choices whether to live their life the fullest, whether to live their life in the happiest terms possible, or to work for the rest of their life and die working, trying to live and forgetting about the life itself. He thinks that it's all bullshit. No one really cares about life. He's a skeptic, but he believes in his dream. He doesn't believe in the people's dream. He only believes in his dream. But the people believes in him. Montelusians, the people with so much hope, so much dreams, so much trust in the new mayor, whom they believe, whom never been known by the people of Montelusa. They don't really know him. He just work, looking at the islands from the bird view, from the helicopter that he has. He may have like 20,000 of helicopters flying all over the islands, trying to see the future from the current state of Montelusa. This new mayor is not really the smartest guy ever who have lived in Montelusa. They have more. They have much smarter people, a lot of smarter people in the island. And yet, they still believe in this mayor. Now he's looking at the services that he can provide to the people. He put on the police stations, firefighters, schools, hospitals, clinics, all the things. And yet he forgot that all these things need money. Well, he doesn't care because he believes that the people will pay themselves. Well, the people will be able to pay for the services they enjoy in the island of Islandeus. He even put the park. Even with only 100 people living in the city, he already put the park. He called himself as a visionary leader. He called himself as a charismatic leader. He believes that when he tries to make all the people happy, all Montelusians happy, the people will stay and glorify him as the best leader Montelusa has had or will ever have in the history of the city. Here he tries to put the crematorium, even though the people are still like 5 years old, all the infants. He's expecting that a lot of people will die from this suffering under his management, under his leadership, under his reign as the new mayor of Montelusa. Well, he's not wrong at all, because who would ever live in a city with 12% of taxes of all businesses, houses, and even industries? 12% of taxes, come on. This new mayor must be out of his mind. This new mayor must be crazy, because the city is not even big. See, he realized his stupidity. He got bankruptcy notes, and he decided to take the loans from the bank, and he's destroying the city. He's destroying the people of Montelusa, the beloved Montelusians. He kills them. Well, that's what people thought. That's what people think. That's what you think as you watch this video. But he still believes in his vision. He tries to adjust the budget. He tries to look at the numbers, the tickets, the toll parking tickets and everything else. He tries to look at the economy of the city, and he tries his best to destroy all the offices because he knows, he finally realized that, well, the people of Montelusa, the Montelusians are still stupid. They don't need offices. They need more industrial sectors. They need more of this hazy places where life is not more than just breathing the polluted air from the industry. That's what he believes. He adds more and more the industrial sectors. He adds more and more polluting places. And he even reduces the cost, the budget of the electricity and the water. What the hell is he thinking? Is he out of his mind? He reduced all the budgets that can be reduced. He tries to save the city. He tries to save the economy. He reduced the taxes back to 10%, hoping that people will come and live in the city and join to become one Montelusian's army. Again, he reduced the budget of his services, and the city starts to crumble down because the numbers are still on the red. The numbers are still in negative. The people are still struggling to find their life in a good place. The people are still struggling to find a good economy in the city, and the loan is already knocking on the door, asking to be paid. And he adds more and more residential places, and expecting people to come in and pay for the taxes, and pay for the economy, and pay for the services that he decided to build. And he even built more schools, another school. He realized that this city could be at the end. But no, he took his time. He adjusted the budget. And again, he called his pilot, and he decides to fly from the top and look at the city from bird view. Of course, after adjusting the budget, while he's still waiting for the helicopter to pick him up. He readjusted the budget, the taxes, and he decided, alright, I need to take a break here. I need to take a look at the city from the top. I need to think. That's what he said. The mayor starts to embrace what he has done to the city, starts to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Montelusa, starts to feel the pride to become the mayor of the future most famous city in the world. The future's world's most famous city of Montelusa. But a second when he just flew over his biggest creation, he realized that the people are not happy. The land value is plummeting down, and he decides, I need to build a park. I need to make people happy. I need to push up the value of the land. And he realized that I know something. I think I got it now. He increased the budget, the taxes again, and what he did was to reduce the cost of the toll, and people start coming in, and the money starts to become positive. Yes, the money is now positive. Weekly income is now positive. He's happy, and he hopes that you guys still support him, just as Montelusians supports him all the time. Well, up until now. he presents to you the beautiful scenery of Montelusa. Again, welcome to Montelusa in the first episode of the long-awaited series in the City Skylines series. Don't forget to like the videos, to subscribe, and turn on the notification button so that you don't miss the next episode. On behalf of Montelusians, see you again and greetings from Montelusa.